What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are going to talk about Star Wars, Lucasfilm. This is on comicbookresources.com. The headline, has Star Wars been lying to us about the Sith? I got a real easy answer for you. No, they haven't been lying about anything. They just don't know what they're doing. Therefore, they just continue to make it up as they go. They're just throwing stuff against the wall. And it is official, to me at least, that they are retconning The Last Jedi. They're not going to admit that, because that would make them have to admit that everybody was right. All of the racist, sexist, and misogynistic fanboys, they were actually right about the trash that you produced. But they're not going to do that. They're never going to do that. Because as a company, Lucasfilm took a position that everybody that was critical of The Last Jedi was toxic, sexist. So there's no way in hell they can openly admit, yeah, we screwed up. It's a really bad movie, and we're gonna move on from it. We're gonna let JJ retcon it because you guys were totally right. There's no way that happens. But so basically, what this article is saying is bringing up the fact of the Sith and the history of the Sith, and it talks about how the Sith troopers are coming back, and then we've got Palpatine in the last trailer, and then it kind of talks about how, you know, Mark Hamill declares the film is his final episode, even though he died in The Last Jedi. Then we've got the point where Daisy Ridley says canceled episode 9 plans were very different, and of course they were. Now, if you're not familiar with that, Colin Trevorrow was set to direct episode 9. There was some creative differences because Colin Trevorrow, he did a big no-no at Lucasfilm. He did a big no-no. Do you know what that big no-no was? Colin Trevorrow said, hey, Luke Skywalker should be alive for episode 9. Oh no, Colin, if you want to be involved in the Star Wars franchise, don't you ever show any respect towards Luke Skywalker. That is a cardinal sin at Lucasfilm, because Luke Skywalker is a straight white male. And we can't have any of that nonsense going on. We can't have no heroic white men in our franchise. No, that's not going to happen. So, obviously, that went directly against Kathleen Kennedy and Rian Johnson's vision of destroying Luke Skywalker, because Colin Trevorrow reportedly had plans for Luke and Leia to be featured in episode 9. Now, obviously, the great Carrie Fisher is no longer with us, so they wouldn't have been able to fully realize that idea. But the fact is Colin Trevorrow was the one person within this trilogy that was involved from a creative standpoint that actually cared about Star Wars. Now, I'm not the biggest Colin Trevorrow fan. Jurassic World was okay. I had problems with it. Safety Not Guaranteed was decent. I really wasn't a big fan of Trevorrow being, brought on for episode 9, but after The Last Jedi, and then hearing that Colin Trevorrow was actually the one guy involved in this trilogy that seemed to understand, appreciate, and respect Star Wars, I am definitely sad that he left, but it's pretty much par for the course at Lucasfilm, because he actually cares about Star Wars. He actually had a plan. He actually had something that he wanted to map out and work with other directors, which again is a big no-no at the current Lucasfilm. How dare you, Colin Trevorrow? How dare you want to have continuity from film to film? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? We don't collaborate around here. We don't communicate for this trilogy. We just make it up as we go. And we're going to let JJ do his pissing contest. Then we're going to let Ryan have his pissing contest. And then we're going to fire you. And we're going to let JJ come in and completely retcon everything that Ryan did. Because this is Lucasfilm. And there's a couple of things that you need to understand, Colin. We don't care about continuity. We don't care about communication. And we damn sure don't care about Luke Skywalker. So that's really what this comes down to. Lucasfilm has not been lying to us. Lucasfilm doesn't know what they're doing. Yeah, kill the past, move on, whatever. And then now suddenly, oh, wait a minute. Ticket sales aren't that good. Oh, man, people aren't going to Galaxy's Edge. Hey, you remember those characters that you loved? You remember the Sith? You remember Darth Vader? You remember all those people? Yeah, come on back. Give us your money because we don't know what we're doing. That is what this comes down to. Lucasfilm is not smart enough to lie to us. They're not smart enough to be devious with their storytelling. They're not smart enough to play this game for the long term. They don't know what they're doing. They really don't. It's a complete and total disaster. So that is what's going on. In my very humble opinion, I'm just so blown away by it. This is a really nice article. If you guys want to go check it out, feel free to do so. But in no way, shape, or form has Lucasfilm been lying to us because they're not smart enough to map anything out. They weren't smart enough to play this game. They are completely incompetent. They don't know what they're doing. They have no leadership. There's no communication, and there's no respect for Star Wars. That is the bottom line. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video. And check out geeksandgamers.com where we have some really cool merch. You got to rock the Geeks and Gamers merch. You got to. All right? Talk to you later. Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.